and obedience also. Special packages are washed that year with special fabrics for Father's Day. No, by Monday, Nasa promo economy and Tifreka Chene na Ekojo share 0241 982 111. Acquire tough.
Men pair off.
Acquire tough.
Me mix is enough. Me just na ya kesi.
Me sike akase ye nua. Na ma hu se me nua no na me jo so de. Aso me nua pa. Obuafu me bi sei.
Me no won say okay, enye bia na ka no fama so.
Man you on besere, o ka on besere o di.
Me hu ache kakra.
Me sha ho me nua, me sha ho. Se bia e fine.
Nyame adom bia e fine, bia e fine. Yeso yo ha. Yeso bia e fine. Apomdi ho so yeso yegina pintin
makon awie
ekon e won ba
osono buo mu ho moko
oh na
other prof
we na me who NDC general secretary how dare they me da for prof said the general secretary bufu fifi kwete bufu okay came how dare they don't say the disease is coming, the disease is catching
oh ni age
David I just said me ni age I do to say the piglet asking the mother that why is your mouth long, then the mother will say ubejina beto. You see it's a slippery a year. You like it or not, you run down, and I didn't expect say no so soon, but be it as it be no. Also so a chat them. It say a chat yesterday the one. Now and then now pepe.
I don't know new fear sir.
One pro. Woman no never fipam. Ukoko akati esiso. Ade na nhwe nko wakati no.
Sometimes who say na ejano ehye ukoko with now who say the obi dey ehye so obi dey kra there. They obo dey shile dey obaboka.
Ya beti ase.
How dare they? The credit who show ma who say abayfo no omo nyina omo abandon party no me say me who minister ho deputy minister as a baku bi no bi na me who and CEO as a baku bi no now can you know omo teach omo offices and Jubilee House it who share say ya fifi question o come how dare they who say na o share Jubilee House enim how team how dare they say they have abandoned the party just 6 months after winning.
It is normal. It is normal for a government in power. Oh, say.
Yeah, we went through it. That's what I'm saying. We went through it.
More press and more bad. More be a purpose. No more party no.
Anything for me, one of the issues how we can build systems in the party parity between government and party. We have to build such systems, and I'm sure say in the next MPP government, the party and Abayano between operating on the same wavelength.
Monko conference.
But gradually, the I can see that there's calm coming. Even though we are still on some stormy waters, which is usual.
Calm bonimu 2 times.
It's normal. As for presidential primaries, there, you like it or not, it generates heat. What I say?
Acquire tough.
I'm pair of. But face will pass it.
You.
By the grace of God.
Anope openibia wabon bra. Na Ghana nyina obi abu no sanse odi ni huni. Aye friend ora ato ahoy. Ene openi anyamfie eduowotwe mienu 82 years. Mr. Ato ahoy at 82. Ya me shira papa no
ni trinkwa.
Enti dada Ato ahoy ene Mr. Godfred Ando Midwest Contract Works Limited se wanyamfie eduowotwe mienu. Yo srema wa ne asumdwe nyankopon kan ho. Happy 82nd birthday to Mr. Ato ahoy Don King. Sa ena if salam down hono bande sa na e frɛ no Don King at 82 Mr. Ato ahoy at 82 openi nyankopon hiraw na omo ni nkwa na men nyame hiraw papa prof
ane
Prof Martin.
Yeah.
Prof Apom.
Apom dia senke yo.
Na kadiaka no. Kadiaka no ni ti
Nyame
fanto.
dia no on fa matrimony o.
Akasalam mu dia no.
Oba sorry na ho den.
Pepe.
Dia kan se be yo.
Prof, nyame aduma kwasi ada be ye Father's Day. Enti ye do ye do age na hwa ma janum nyina.
Okay.
Na yama mo ene yo.
That's it.
Mo ne kon.
That's it.
Ma ye bi. Na eja be ma de oya ade aya na onhwe se obi bebo wabaso sanse wasede ene wa ye enti ye do gina ma Ghana ajanum nyina na yama happy Father's Day
Ejemo so mu ya damase nso se mo akai se ye wo ho na to bia nye emma nyina na hu se om papa ho se ntiza anka obi ne papa anti nyina pipe na omoko nti se emma a wo Ghana nyina hu se enye dan a ejanum bi na wo mo a am se ne kwanso anu no ye da wo mu nyina ase nyame nka wo mo na emema wo mu no so yenim se na etie bia no ombenyini abaye mpanimfo
Nice one.
na to bia wo abrochire na wo hwe se na ya na nkwara no bi eye om papa no a ase wo mu nyini da ba oni babo tete na wo so anyini na so oba de bi ye osa se be ye oda nti emane wo papa no entra asomdwem na asomdwem no a omde ma papa ne andidie no da che wo so enyina ma aye wo sa ye da mu nyina ase emba ne mema wo mu nyina nyame nhyiramo
munhyira so Prof ne krakra ne say adwumakuo bi a ye frɛ no Keche Clothing or the dwaton ne aba sɛ ye mo ho dawuro ma no na omo se wo ye eja na wo ye eja panso so enti mingira o manan mu na memfa saa aboa mu ade a ye de o ma hye so abo ho Keche Clothing emfa ma wo sɛ onum ema money yo happy Father's Day enti we free
o ja ba ke se minim ate be bo mi
Ozia ante be bo mi o pension o no pension baby
me pension baby ya ba se minim aso ye go jam
enti Keche Clothing am say Prof
ase da bia o bia mo ma enro mo man say ya somu ewo nyame agya nyame oba ne nyame soso kronkron ge amen bia o mo yi free bia no nyame na ode aburo na baba akon chef mo a etimi bona aburo nkra o kai nyi no onya no sa ma wo
amen
Amen.
the Prof happy Father's Day why me share minim se me share obiom ansana kwasi ada tu na me share bi se nyame adoma brother enti we de ya the happy Father's Day ma ansana e da no kra draw salam
Yeah, I guess it.
and someone gume pronso anope doso Supreme Court wa ha next strike e wa ha yeah ma obias nye obia keke ne ma second chance wa ha and the ka ho me ma 15 minutes memem yes wa ma no ayuka yes a memem me pese me tie be ya pese o defa
Fantastic. Caveat with their platform. I me the pa. Enti membim. Allow me 15 minutes.
Member no man can say.
Oh, a caveat. So allow the caveat to work.
And the caveat the way you made now.
I my caveat in Juma.
Ejina also. And you know when the antrapo.
Mate, me the first 5 minutes be ya DB. The last and Chayabia and I'm raising an issue. I was showing also regarding Chairman General Kwame Safakan. And I probably made some review. If we say, me Obia, I don't like injustice, and something is going on. I don't speak about it. I'll never feel comfortable. And now I can say, you have been an excellent host of this show, and then nobody can take it away from you. And sometimes you don't see the absence of chairman general, because ejuma no why ya what here, but yen na ejuma ya boom over a period of time. Ya titi sembebre last time me ba me kankakra, and I'm there as a dear at the toll management team. Yenya Father Dixon, any Kennedy, or say managing director. So we share now we see asem na show no and to us. I think the last time I raised the issue, it will be somewhere February or March. Into that's a bare 3-4 months in here. January one, I'm catch and say, "Oh, Enchebia, Chama Jana Beba, Enchebia, wako holidays." He also ya titin sembebre and I say chairman on your apology, chairman apology no. In fact, that morning, me I meet here Peace FM. I listened to Chairman General rendering apology. After apology, no, yen TBB 6 months down the line, Chairman General is not here. Meaning Kasayo, I haven't spoken to Chairman General. On board me pass member Kanasemano. And I have not maybe her man catch Nanaya Kese and any of the producers I say maker. But Prof, I'm saying it that let it be on record. So when injustice was being done, we spoke against it. Because idea against Kwame Safakaino injustice. I don't think that the legend of any institution should be taken down this part. And I'm raising it because Nanaya, Chairman General, no, I'm sure it's not the because I'm the Chairman General. Na yenyina yanka antia next time de yawa yentimi enkantia and monyina I say ekwa yenkasa about it and it is going on. One day it might be anybody, and that's why me on any day I've said it time with that number. Prof say eno na ebe last thing anyame Benjamin I'll do it. I'll fight injustice and tyranny any day. If that's the last thing I need to do before I fall down, and Yame Benjamin, that's the thing I will do. Again, may the Asadie Bessie Father Dixon in him. On a managing director, Minya Ken Kennedy say, this is not right. The NDC cannot dictate to the media house how it is run. Share you need TV3 for Wasemo, MPP Yanko TV3. You know what? So I'm not by any stretch of the imagination discounting NDC for us. But the demands they put to Chairman General so on Pacho, he did so. And not Chairman General, in the day, say, Obiako can wasem. The young man came here, he rebuked the young man and told me, say, oh, you know. And Chairman General, even Nana Yakasi, sometimes, me three kotucha, now me bounce, say, we the one can ye. And sometimes General to me, Fro. I said, okay. I don't think say no quite so no. Into men kasabium. And show where show Obaswa won't make kasa the way you want. Prof how bet now, open poo, Tamajana Kasa, a bet net now. I think this is absolutely unfortunate. But Nana Yakasi, Mammy Bisa was na MPP for so you say show way so young baby mamu. And I think it's time I take this matter to the General Secretary and leadership of the party. Next week, you will cancel, you will neck and cancel. I think we should also raise it. So that now you show na mamo. Na mo ya na mo pe. Say I see you doing ketia on Same Jemfi and na omutimi, you know, edo mo pe senia, you know, media house best be omunyama, then that is fine. Then we all leave it. But I think it's most unfortunate what is going on. Intimisre, for the last time, may the Asadie Besio meaning opinion for. In fact, where the mesre opinion kasa or gankasa say director on same way mo. I think it is most unfortunate and it denigrates the legacy of Kwame Sefakai. Semo jani kwan kra after serving the station for over 20 years, building Peace FM to become, especially the Kokrokoo show to the epoch, the zenith that it reached. Not say, Quine will be sooner, befa. No, it cannot be right. So, sometimes when I think about it, it pricks my conscience. I don't doubt your competence. Let me put it on record again. I don't doubt your competence. You have been an excellent host. But I'm speaking against injustice that has been done. And if this is not looked at, so Kwame Sefa can so that no yeah peace of ebe come on. Oh yeah ebe come on. Enti mpanyimfo masempa
Numsio kakra.
No, it's painful. Yeah.
Numsio.
You know, like I said, I haven't spoken to him, and God knows that I'm telling the truth. I haven't spoken to Kwame Sefa. I'm saying it on the basis of rights and justice. They are only by Kwame Nana Advocacy. I'll say it, and anybody. In fact, NDC Ababaimu or Mochichi and Crawford, I've said it time without number. Any day on Bechobi, Koya and Nam Maraso, I'll go out there and go and defend it. I'll mass people and we'll go there. And no matter, it doesn't matter how many times. 100, 1 million cry will do the same thing. 2012, I think so. Akumpre Kwame, Canada, Japan. Echo Tumu. I was there. In fact, that day, me and Hopes in Adoye were about the last people who left the BNI 2012. I did my yache. I hate injustice. I hate tyranny. And that's why I'm saying it for the purposes of record. And I believe that management would take it as a matter of agency and deal with it. And yes, I think that the MPP should also boycott the show. And I would put it before the leadership of the party in solidarity of fairness, so that NDC folk can come and take their show. Without even the show, they won an election for about 5 years now. Omomba show that. And they won. They beat us heavily. So what's the point? Patapano, what is it? What is it? When I remember, Obi Kesiana.
Ajobreo.
Salam.
No.
Point noted. Thank you.
My take would be on the striking, nurses. First and foremost, Mesromo. Unkwa important. Unkwa nipa unkwa important. Say nurses ebe hwa ban we suban. Na Oma taking some of the decisions Omo taking now. Ebe hwe nkwa bebre. Aban we omu ni suban. And they haven't shown good faith. The only thing that the nurses are asking, Ghana, the Ghana nurses, registered nurses and midwives association say, let's negotiate. These are our terms. Okay, we are not saying say implement BBS here. You 1, 2, 3 proposals we are putting on the table. Find your bet me and give us timelines. The rest you can do. And also Aban will say, Yenti. Then idea is the boisterousness of the health minister. I don't know. Like last time, Sano Ko Northern region. I was saying Yama Bebre, the Tamale Teaching Hospital. Where is this boisterousness coming from? As an administrator and a special of a critical and essential sector like health, you need calm heads. Obi oye negotiator. Say the most troublesome ministries you can deal with are health and education. These two ministries. teachers and nurses. And so what do be call now 1 year obia or yes savvy. No hojo. Or skills of how to manage people are. Hey, this is the results you are going to get. And I've been issue minister they will fail you. The health minister they will fail you. And Oman Penyin actually yeah, the failure would escalate to him. Out to Jubilee House Hall. Uncle Fred will go to the hospitals and see how people are dying. Frenes is not catching almost there. Show them some respect. Get them back to the wards. And also, it's too much for our mind way to do. Rather, we are calling on these people, and the special arrangement is being done. Special arrangement, bang. How do you make special arrangement? So, facility way, for how many people can afford alternative health care? So I think look, they should set up. Agrono yard also don't know. And then a minister of foreign affairs, Diagro or Kansem, when he's faced with reality, now Johnny him. Communication minister or Johnny Numsa faced with reality, the guy crumbled like shea butter. Like shea butter. Anani. So there's a fundamental problem with Abaiwe. Omakoye says settings and packaging. Bibia and form. So I think the boisterousness, no, it should give way to reason. And that's what the president should be demanding of ne paying for. Ono odi ejuma amawomo. Say they should show fidelity to the Ghanaian people. Neko hospitals. Say, why would you allow the issue to get to this level? Now, Jubilee House for Jubilee House Honomo, and everywhere on budget is over 2 billion. Now 2 billion, nobody bedding. What are they going to do? 2 billion at the presidency. Not next is every. Just implement one or two, and I sit down and negotiate. Say here at this particular time, maybe a bad thing, but this is the roadmap. I think we can work on and agree on something. Not more than see, not more than a level of agreement that is workable for both parties. And in your next so almost on my ready say then we move forward. But you have a minister and fan on the cameras so any bloggers now from one place to the other now okasa. But that is not the essence of being the minister for health. You are an administrator. You have to ensure that there's proper good health delivery system in the country. Say a juma health delivery system, no a juma. But in there, you can say we are losing lives. Now, mukoyamo patapani we are. No matter monkwano, are you going to bring them back to life? Are you going to bring them back to life? So I think that His Excellency the President should step into this matter. The minister they were failing. Akando were failing. Where they were chef. In fact, since he came on as minister, is the boisterousness and agenda 11 hospitals that were ready, about 3 or 4 of them they were ready to commission, put people there to start working. Up to now they are still locked up because MPP for the year. But so why don't you leave the politics aside and deal with Nkrofono or Mapomodin? And also it's too much for a bank way to do. But Prof, buying now University of Ghana Medical Center. Now on my point you couldn't operationalize it. Nana don't Kufuado Dr. Mahmoud Amemu, the machines are not, facility in here. Any operational funds no more here. And a hospital and start here. Almost start here, and you phase 2 account. I buy a continuum. I didn't buy when quite almost so had the among J foot to nothing. And you're doing paper, so I agree. How come in the NPP you were able to manage some of these issues? And then when would you I think it raises a lot of issues. Prof, yeah, you can't take Ghana for, but not a buffon, send you a buyer no. Say, hey, Mamon Tom or black, Mamon color TV and top black and white. Mamon Tom. And then I know. Almost, no, I can say, oh, and I am a dollar above from. But they go behind it. No, Mako, Yama Bebria. And say, and fata. And I'm not quite so. I am one mind for no. But at the end of the day, I'm promising reset. Say, Mova Baying Yama, not MPP for 9 years. We're not doing things right. And Momo Babe Yama. Now, reset in anybody. Reset in anybody. That come catch Ghana for say, yeah, reset, no, yeah, ba, nurses, any midwives, Mokasa, yen team. You may increase water and electricity by 14%. And so on and so forth. You may say, Nyama omo yen nyina ense enfata no na komo ka Ghana for say omo to Ghana for to aba mo a sa e na omba be ya omo gin say na Ghana for be to aba mo ana but omo say omba be ya man ni yi say MPP ama ho kire aba say we're not doing the work right, and on that basis no Ghana for to aba etia MPP for into we are expecting to see say things are done in the right manner, but say na economy there nana ya enkoye. And I want to beg the leadership of the RMA say they should, in good faith and good conscience, temper justice with mercy.
And no, as okay.
Yes.
Made it to Philemon Japan, deputy PR. Made it to the name say I know say. Nkanya dia din kura. Na so mo kon negotiate here no. Na nye Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association kwa. There were other sister groups and ka omo. Omo nyina de ya ma omo. Na ka omo nko a. Na ase imu omo. Say ya omo ya na ka se omo de munye mu na omo jam. Omo jam pe eno ano no. Na nanka omo no hwe anim se aban beka asem ye hye enkuran ya kire omo. Aban se omo ntwen for 2026 budget dia na kire se aban no clearly no wa kire se one omo ni nkonyasie bia na oni bibia so de ma omo. Ye omu omo te sa na tie de ne. De omo so be ya na omo ye no.
Yeah, me tisa interview no. Nukre anything na yes omo say omo hwe aban we suban a ye be hwe nkwan bebre. Aban we de suban do muni bi. Suban do muni bi. Enti say
na o ka so omo obi kran ke be me ngonga.
Omuni bi. And that's why I am appealing to them. Mr. Omo say in good faith and in good conscience no. Ghana for they should temper justice with mercy. Omo twin sign kakra. They should offer say a limited service so that you be minimize the casualty. And yes, sir, reports are made across health facilities, hospitals, and yakra. In fact, Andrechi or so, Mitie sister station, the mortuary something association, they were lamenting, said they are overwhelmed with bodies because of the rate at which now first a day say for 5 and omodeba morga say I up to about 15 bodies a day. It just say nkrofo bebre e hwero mo nkwa. Enti yesre mo say Ghana fo nti omo hwe na strike no omo enkukum kakra ma yen. If we say abanya inu suban die say obedi abanya chi a you kill a fly with a sledgehammer. Enti yesre mo say in good faith no love for the Ghanaian people, it should touch their hearts. Enya buying subain. Na omongo kakra. Then we can all pile up pressure for government to do on this part. Oh, me kana, you know, now, you know, what pushing me say mention inside. Abai we, yes, omo needs to buy. No question omo needs to buy. When I can say omo chill biya. Danka by now, NIB, National Security, omo tam mema, omo betia omo basa, ekukura, and omo tam etu bebre alcohol no mako chill omo. But in service to your own people, no, sit with people and negotiate, no. A book a crowd with the be maomo. And also, it is too much to do for Abayiwe. Now, His Excellency the President, I think he should take this matter up. The minister they will fail it. I can't know they will fail it. First time I call Tamale, I call Miss Baby Sano. Well, that's why we say, oh, I call with the guy with the only BBR. He's not going to help the president in any way, as far as health delivery is concerned in this country. And then ODD, you know, so I think the president should act. His Excellency the President should act on this matter as a matter of urgency. Say, nurses and midwives, Mumbra, I'm the father of the nation. Master métier, I'll personally pick it up. Na ya shekwaya, yenina ebitimi, you know, I drew any sort of arrangement that is workable on both sides. But for now, no money na monko back to my words. Na monko boa Ghana for na momo ayarisa. I think say Obamisa because yeah, can say health issue is one of the most tricky things. I'm sitting here strong and talking. In the next 5 minutes, I can collapse. And I probably what 5 minutes, me PI make my collapse. Okay. Now you tell me the hospital. Inti enye a buying for almost buying inti, but young Ghana for no. Inti now I said they are maybe be more no say. In good faith and in good conscience, no, the love for the Ghanaian people, based on that, they should, you know, ease up the strike and help the ordinary people.
Masi, medasi, Prof.
Okay.
Pacho, it's you.
Onim say yawada na ye ba ha no. Na me can say obi benya wa ene yare
ena me swai so yare
me swai so yare nti eba yare mu dia sikani yare ohene yare ohiani yare de na dwene mu da ho yare bodam ni nso yare enkwada yare ekura de em say yache bibia esan say akora no usu a untumi nhu say ne hempa na ye ne ya ti eba ayaresa eyade ese ye nyina se omanfo no ye ma ye ni kohoye aba mesa nso kan se omanfo edo mo mfidie ne omo nade ne omo pen egu ho aka se ne aban eye yen tiase na amai aban horo ababia nso omama ya tiase se tore bia kasa a wote ase ne dono a wote ne se mom yenko strike ti ade a ese aban ne ye obetumi atwetwea mom yensi nkonwa o yese ye koye so minister na tu kwan yese obeba se tore bi kra nkofo ekogu ho na nipa na yese omuhia no omanhia no enu nyina asisi ana misa kan se strike dodo se na tag for no yenkoye you tag sabtram near or pot tag na hwan sit tag na susuna e woye de no ne ayar sabia nipa adwuma e for no de anu se ye de no yetume esesa adesua ye calendar no so nanka ye be makwan July mu enam se strike aya transfer busumi mienu nti ye mpianko na ye be hwe ne ye be ya academic year na ebesisi animu ye bi de bia
e betimi aye bi online
ye betimi aye bi online
anadwokra ebe kasa
o memre da na me part time o UCC sabre no okọ ho anhunu weekend na anhunu weekday memre da kwasia na kofo call lecture ti o ye no say be ye but ontumi mfa no entoto ayaresa ho say to be nipa kro no ohia oxygen bi simanum ntam manru ho ntam a ebeje nsem di so o hwe video ni documentary abrofo no bon say doctor no Timirika hospital ho Tumirika sanse onim say wenru oyarfo ho ntam amfa duro bi amano ampagya na nsi ya obewu sa ho keka no ena aban bia wo so bia se we NDCO MPPO aban bia PPP fo ni nyina so ba bibia fire sa ho de brekunam ye di ne hyew so enti enwanwa se edru sabria ya na ya kan say oh ye ni muhia ya no say ne ye kan no ye kan say o ma nipa no mpenfo se wo hya kwara asoye na odru ho na wa ansoye no a na osungu ne yam dise konkonwasie ne so ye beye say yan nya ye pen so na mo hya ase ne ye kasae na so se unya ba eba ban mu a eka da ho eye woka amfaso a ewo ho eye womfaso iti anwanwa se yatwe asemi ama abedru sei nyamode man yen se ohwe de tosumienu a omo se 2 billion se omo ka se niema na nkofo no ka no omo bedi so a ene ka ebeba no oba ase ona nkofo na omo ko strike no se nyase ebi a tintin na omo ye na omo se niema bi wo ho a nka ombeti ase na sika na ate akamu no Philemon Japan no na eka na nka motua na nka krakra iti media ni amesre ene se omampanin ene oswafo na ohwe apomdin so no omontrase na omonne nurse fompenfuo ni nketo a wo mu nyina enka na bibia nto aye se nyina beka ya covid ebae no asamba ko a omampani dada eka ne se eba se sikasem no ato apen a ye betumi asa aye niye ne mum se ba se nipa hwere ne nkwade a uyi Lazarus num de ya ene Yesu a wo wu nyane ya ontante se obi awu anyane o ene nka bede kam mame ete asese na na nka mame nansan ya de me nka wo ya
oh prof
ene nka wa sorry aba onim nya ya mede toto no se me o mankani bi wo me fie na opesia o hwehwe mankan o ba bia hu asekura ensuo hyase se tope na atimi apagya no ye tranye ye nyankopon amoye sa se ye hye we wu kra ye betimi asore na ya enchepi aban we ba so Tamale CEO they no share hospital so say yeah you know oba UGMC ya papa they no done so ono so yeah you know Kumasi abrantie na all born home modern na ote baby asalam
Professor Adai Mensa
oh yes metenso anuma sorry o kan ne ma na osisa bre bretiawa oba ho no waya ono so ye no kolebu de men sha danim
oh enso fa kremo se ne che
enti se e de na ba ya busume enumuntem enipa omde da aya sabia akese ano ana obi anko ne kwan ofa so ye adwuma enti se aprepre kompe oyina nipa na o hye na nan no nya niema na o ye boa aya sabia nyina na obetumi aye enti ya se ase ayarsa no ya toto na sikakra enti we de omampani na nkasa mrem ebia ekwan a oswafo na oda wo ma no ene wo mo kasa no ebia na fon wo mo ebia omo nya wo ma dwen so mbetie no bio adomampani ano etwa bibia
abosumi num ntemu
yes Sir, Omampani Amba Masre National Peace Council. Ya Jumano at Tico baby. Vati Ohono, Baby Crafts, a process for any students in Tamuasam Nayaka. As I say, students call strike by process for Quai on Faso, a dom faso. Not yet, yes. No way, fat or warning quante. And now, what is so be oh, Nasana Cramen and Kasai. Oh, and no yam put a Michiano. It is so one quan, and it's a wono, and from market to be a dantamo. Nayasre, say a bimrem and penfua can be a embrem. Is answer Nipa Yaria, I didn't know Yarsabian Okono. Only say Hono Kao Benya Yarsa. Na Onantia could draw Yarsabiaho, na nurse ni ho, doctor ni ho. I rehoka or di free fear as or di free ho asa befiano. E bi kra no ama me dru ni fie. Enti e best stress.
Na openi so de trafie na ye ne nkohoko e.
Sir, the abane say gidie nyina e wo ayasabia ho. Na na onim say aban hospital na private hospital. Utuminya ireshemu wo doctor bi mu say uhunu pe onim say o yare ni nyina beko. Atwa bi na okone so sa doctor no wa manne obo say wagu ahum kokko. Say ye wa ireshemu say ayasabia ho na ye nkwagye ene ayaresa ewo nti mesre say we mayan twetwen kwatiri pii na ye kan na yasre nurse for no ne doctor for no so say ye nuanom a wo mo fie no ye nuanom ebi a wo ye doctor won kran wabusuanfo ewo asaman kese ana omo ntotoro so ana mehame ana goso ayom so fa ho ye den ye mpotam ho untumi mfiri ha nkosa wo mo yare anya dan a obi na beso mo yare
okokra
obeja ho aba enti se ye ne aban kan to bia se obi gumu kakra na de tia na ema etwe kwachiri ni se ya na oma hwe aban horo eba ne kwan a omo fa so ene omo ko strike edi no enti oma dwen so dabi se ne aye panyina ye nya ide a ebi enye ye di abaimrem omampani mahama na daroma omra na asemu no entwa se de be ya nipa ewu ewa ya sabia no eso beti ni ameka wo no
salam
ya
meba no sampan me be kon wa ha so send me text message mankan me so
mayor that's right
no me ba be kon
me chairman Sampain, fantastic former regional secretary Ashanti region.
Also Sampain they met me no.
Former mayor of Kumasi, the greater Kumasi.
Sampain talk about the ministry also.
Sampain you tough. Sampain you tough.
And you obepe rough.
Also rough. Tell a bit to the salon here. Prof. Yes. Anukro, share. You drew pointer. As I say, Omampani, Onakazano, but directly into this matter. Now, the minister, the only experience or the buy dining hall.
The minister of health, and one MP.
Dining hall prefect.
Maybe you. Now the old can bezo can't come a beer that. Bezo can't. Debiti. Said the old cano. Udeti. My area.
Oh, check. On my way, I can't. No, and also can be. Oh, the way this guy behaving, as a minister behaving. Now, a woman on any year, my anchor. Where any dining hall, I say, and I can't.
Masa offering dining hall now. What famwa abe MP, abe minister.
Dining hall,
deputy minister.
You may grace the hall. Kind of, and you be and health matters. You may grace the hall. Prof, yeah, I might need the grossado. You may grace the hall. Now, can I? Debbie. That is why. Look, yesterday, Michelle. I don't know whether Dramushe Parliament, Interior Minister. Attitude be or show Parliament. I was shocked. I was scandalized. But a different matter. That's what I'm saying. I think, say, His Excellency the President, on organizes special orientation man ministers in you. Subaina yehuno, enyefe, enye. It doesn't engender nation building. He may intend good, but nature they are not working in tandem with okay, they are not working in tandem with vision. I agree. But Prof, the only problem is that that's the only problem. Well, so we have drew Pepensobia opinion Papa no Kasa, yes, as father of the nation, no, on Fred, the nurses and midwives, now on broker peace. And yes, sir, one day, sorry, now the news are obeteno, brief the national security bemano, and yanede. Honorable won't say, na 99 Egwabonting, that these guys have failed him. Because I don't see, any practical leadership coming out of the health minister. Yeah, Prof. Say, the education amount, the health amount, you need a lot of tact. And she said, "One call Harun Edrisu and Uncle Sia, the way he's managing the education and begin to implement same in the health." Because it's an area that requires tact. And on your health professional, you are there by the you say you have been a ranking member on the health committee for long. Why you ranking Ejuma on the committee for health for a long time? The Washa say Konakodi health minister. So, but you are dealing with professionals. And for any dear no farmer. You don't go with akakabisem, boisterous attitude and kasafin, kasapwan. Na
Kasapwan direction. Say bia o pese odi nipa kra temba on kan atem de die no. Now they are kwan baby said they be ya.
Where they in tia. Kasafin. You can't do that. Some of them can in fact some of them they understand the work more than he does. And you bring your ego down and manage. Now President Ekachayen said he doesn't want to see his ministers arrogant. And it was part of his speech in the inauguration of his ministers. But Papa, the people are being arrogant. Your Excellency, Mr. President, and now he's not seeing the things his ministers are doing. They are being arrogant. And he should crack the whip. He should crack the whip. And yes, sorry now, maybe half of Ghana, because the minister is being pompous and arrogant. And, unable to man the office of Minister for Health. Me, I don't like talking down on people. And me pay. But if it's not going well, it's not going well. And I think the health minister should be reprimanded because we all cannot come to negotiation. Then not more young. And look, Prof, when I read some of the things NDC4 about nurses now, it is like it blows your mind. On what they are then a full political idea. They've targeted. Recently, there was a woman who went to win a board membership of the World Body for Registered Nurses and Midwives. Oma targeting say, obeyere Nipakoye MPP. Hey, the woman is MPP ni. And now what declare strike?
On President Ankasa, Angela Ofori.
Yes.
President Ankasa.
Oh, fantastic. Some of their politics. Into targeting na mame no. But how can you think like that? Adwembe no. Send the papa ko target nti hey mo be say no buy ni dey be bought team. Nti my phone dey I buy just say they don't give a damn, they don't give a hoot.
And the whole can now pesa o this is saying.
The
president should come into the matter, show leadership. Say Ghana my young kwa ya pomo de hia no. Say minister no ntimi nye adwuma na ono ano on frɛ association no na until masem and give them assurance. Say what is due them no on benya and get them back into the wards. So that yen nyina ye ko hospital a yenim say ye benya ayarehwe yen nyina ye ko say ye ko hwehwe no. Yes sir, we may all go to the hospital and we will not get health care as it should be, and it will be a case of emboy nyina. So Nkwakwani say his excellency the president, he should act. The ministers not fail. They failed him. They have failed him. He should deal with the matter, and he should fire them. Health minister and only if you we no mboano. Dining hall prefect no mboano.
Prof.
I can't say me no. A turtle crowd. The Dikana Supreme Court far Akotia MP no dey say court for aka ma say ma wie. Atemua for de be ambra no eda no de ato ho. Ntem de enye asem. Nya me fa aye me de a me pese me ka ho asem BC say enra no mhya ase but say bibia ekoyie baby o home say regions there na enkara omontumi ankotwere enkara omotwere afro painful ene omo ya so omo jai mo makonum ebe duonu ba kon se
ba ko so owo center ho a
na ba kon so awo center ho dem baby a na hamen se omo se baby a enkara na nyem no baby e tu galamse enti emrante na wo ho na tu galamse no bibi ombo botom enti emaya nketo anim se se omprani a enye den a da bia won kwamu be de don say baby a galamse no so echim asa akohwe hwe ni sunsun so ba ko e de afrupen banchi degem aba enti ye kan na ya hwe ho nso yie o de no to nchen a ye se ye kire omo hwe nso hwe no so a ebinum so omo ede mo bibia bai etwitwa emfoni na ebinum so pese omo ye nso hwe no e man kwada no eno na me ka se o hwe BC na ma ye mfa se e ya grobie o eno ne ensamso basic school examination eno na ede bridge bi e brewo na watumi afro na wakodru SHS na se ya me boana SHS nso utumi eya ade a na asama ensamso fofra edo be kwa ko wie tertiary na se obi hyase na usua nam wie mpo na wode na ntwinam yi na uhunu wie ade be na obawie so ode kronosem na o me pese me wie mu me bapo na wanya ebi a 1111 na ode akowie SHS na ye trade wo Ministerial etore bi ankara no bape obisa se pasco wa ba level 100 afi ne be kire wade obisa se pass questions wo hin esa na enwumasua na adane ensohwe to bia adwene won sohwe so se say na eso ye fa baby nso na ye call MSLC onimo no
middle school living certificate
na ye de yesua bibia but ye de adesua de 9 and a hall
history
geography English maths ba obesua craft and art obey hygiene obey tropical bibia and then korano kwa em say na brombe enema be ngotwe ase nkono nti granu ko square ya hwe omachi eno omo bag nkran bebre mu akwa ho books were done na cheaper sukonoma nti akora ekotre adesuade free ben kono ekodu adan ya se da bia ya peso ngoma sua no ya sakra mu kakra ba ya sakra mu aya ya nwene saade hu di akora o tre nso hwe be ahoro be edu ebi kra ye paper 1 paper 2 ye tranye yi a obewiem otimi wiewie mu saa na o de ba university anasa o de come medical school bia ahonso onya obewiem no wie no abaye doctor
also the enwiem
ahonso enwiem enti onim say ne okoto a doctor for no bia niam kakra bi krempa wa hwe age say ofane ni phone na obiebie so ehun say o yare we ne we na beko odom toto a doctor for bia no wo sa abre na we no ebinum mfiri susua was there ya famu kona it mesrese teacher for aye so mo nkoye nsore so no o madaroma nya hona ye ko kire nkwada no sikasan ya na de bema wa ya ma sikasan ya na oje na uwia mu makwada na obo oman ni nyina abro izan se o man kwada bi akwanya ama o mafamu akosua nwoma ewo tebia anan pempenso ya se o muduro no enka o madwe no enuru ho no ti nya de ba ko no se enso hwe na o moye no emba no doso 306,000 and a member near 297. It na ya say ma de just a jade and I abama woman ye twem ho. It obia wo baba bia wonim say oboa no no osua obehuna ese e bomoden na hu. Dana yo me di wie kra no o say the aftermath of NPP's thank you tour. Dano me kan no ha say eto da bia mu fie bobo a nye bontensuni bontensuni no onim efia asem ankasa se ohoho obenya wa na eya mani akere omani no che se minu awe ne ntifie se opeso onya na aduane opepa ni opabe kwanti o de fedro kakra bi gu abekwa mu obenya no enkra de ompenti nkra no mpenti emfa hokra unya no eti MPP fo a Saddam kan se so omudi nkuguo poto omubro makotna simfie abosome num ne o ensiam na yewrai mashase edwene 2008 28 ho 2028 mewa ana modern ntoka na ashase ya adan ade na hamo
ho no ma ho odin wo
oh ntokwa emfie 9 ntokwa mashase we say we can we se modidi mu ho atem saa wie na moko primaries no wie a de ntwadro en sign nuru ho oti ase so obi sai wo say na e kire se ntesa nipa a omote en say no unya wo munyina na on kan kire wo say iti ese mo hwe yie kakra ya kansie mo bekwara enye dan a muntimi nyi nipa ba ko se ono no onim mo bekwa koshia no mato aba mo matem nie no enkofom kakra ezan se nipa ebe pre ni nyina eye mo amon krofo ti mo se wo mo wie a na mo amankofo amo no mbe pre ne krakra no mo akode a o kan so ya mensa o na say ya mensa de ono ani ne nkofo kra kan say otisei mesre anya dan ya nipa na o mo kọ no obia wona chitafo obia won nkofo mpe na asem a e ka onom ko na nkọ no na onya enti mo de nipa or to say when to say when a year say and now when a year say ya moke kan bedru baby no e besa bu ababo mo o si dan na wen sum nua ni ya ebu babo mo sabe what opposition da it is opposition tran na ya mo ya de a ene ye mo amasem Saturn we are oh chewa na utim dwene yie
den pa
me wa na dia mo yie de mo matem ne no enkofom kakra oh mo ba fie busumi num ya na ye den ana ye de ye den ma ya che o na ya ma me fancy yo
na ya ma me fa kakra fa emphasize so
kakra bia ni ba bia metama
oh some 2 minutes 10:40 still and do 10:50 cry
me tofu
we are tough
me be kabako no me tough
it will pair of
no was it 2 minutes there for man no ben dey
prof asre bia amount 2 minutes
prof one of him in fact going to election me can probably say NDC should have a problem because we share electoral dynamics now comfortably now we should be able to win elections without a lot of hassle. Your dumper your numbers baby a patch no ni fuma share baby na honde wo
omo odom ana na mo odom
Yewodom.
Namodom.
Going to election, NDC should have a problem. I've asked so many questions. Say na obi sa me no. Na yensua Diana 2008 after 2007 presidential primaries. Chiche Mubaya no. What was the end results? When we united in 2016, ye ko ekono. What was the result? Prof, and the power, my main can we and share MPP for you I'm crying. There is no ship on the sea that is ever at peace when there is storm. That is why on any day the waters should be still. Yang calming down the tensions in the party. We'll laugh at the wrong side of our mouths. We are. And there's no doubt about it. Politics, 1 + 1 is 2. I keep saying, winning election is an equation you need to balance. Nyama bebre and about together to win an election. How united are you? Party, I want to say. We went into an election. Anything I made a fifth equated year start here. A before General Secretary did, it is reflective of how parties in government suffer because party never buying, but party never buying we are not a buying abenye to me were buying in chain. So you realize that the abino becomes more powerful than party. Into power, party is subservient to a buying. Anything I make an earlier say.
Salah was there 2 minutes.
Me pacho. Anything we have to develop a modular party and government right on the same wavelength.
Say afa na mo hu dia nyame ncha dia motifi mo
obre. Party for. Say yen nyina yen hu say we must all come into agreement how we want the next government to go and how the next government be boa MP for nyina. But ye did attempt no, it doesn't solve the problem. And I also wish say na kayema ebufone ko from kakra and sana yesterday primaries na kabe boy. But be it as it may right after elections and on abededi. So what we do is to steer the process na yetimi ay elections we are na go back to the field. I'm sure you better try say for a party constitutional and my time limit say your opposition we should do the presidential primaries not less than 24 months to the next election. See, I say your primaries 2 years ahead of the next general elections are 2028. Into by 2026, no, by next year, I say you're presidential candidate. So me pay bonus say you be na a process no. Now I'm a presidential candidate no. Akonya na with me reach out to obia na ebuphobia ebeba no with me bread biase na yina kabum ya kabum, then we'll go into the election, and I'm sure it me yes ekunimdi be ye de biom.
Mate, medase. Nyame so ncha de sese mutifie mo obre. Mo obre. Aso obi oya ban adwuma akọ pension. Obre, otumi kwa no pasori kwa anwumre sorry pa.
General Secretary, how dare they?
Prof, ebio edase. Happy Father. Oh yeah, ho adwuma pa.
Okay.
Yeah, ho adwuma pa.
But I dey say
Happy Father's Day. That's so.
Medase.
I was for her and so Yademo ACA. Dr. Father Dixon Kennedy Santos, Sopho Kuja Santa Steven Bafo. Peter Square, Isaac Opoko, Pretty Joyce, Dominic Nyanyu Fort, Nana Pepra, Udia and Kai Kwame Yabo, and Apostle Imajua Yabu Eche, Omne Shishe, and Midi, a home chiame. A friend and I orchestra, which you are from the Cardinal. Media Radia Sumge, Eja, Munina, Makramu.
Ain't it we see